Illinois. Mount Rushmore's in Illinois.
Is it in Illinois?
It's not.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not.
it's in Illinois.
I'm looking up where's Mount Rushmore. South Dakota. So North Dakota's the worst one, because that's all South Dakota has,
Let's
really.
see.
Yeah, but have you never seen the ads that's like, look at, it's North Dakota. But like that's the whole ad. It's just like, wow, come to North Dakota. Because it's North Dakota.
And Illinois is under Wisconsin. But I said it to be wrong.
Sure.
Well, I got Illinois and Idaho mixed up. Basically, I thought Illinois was next to Montana, and Idaho was by Ohio.
Oof.
But I was wrong. Okay, why?
Shouldn't
Where's
be a
Texas?
Hmm?
Where's Texas?
At the bottom.
At the bottom.
Bottom of what? The ocean?
The U.S.
You're right.
I mean, yeah.
The United States of what?
United States of the United States.
America.
USM, United States of America.
I want to go to the United States University. The University of the United States. Does that not exist? I feel like that
Probably not.
I feel like that should be a thing.
You know what shouldn't be a state? Delaware.
Delaware. But Delaware was the first one.
Okay, fine. Rhode Island.
Ohio.
But Rhode Island is Rhode Island.
Ohio.
Ohio is.
Wait, what's Connecticut? That shouldn't be a state.
What? I got shot through a box.
Me and my homies hate Connecticut.
What's wrong with Connecticut?
It's Connecticut.
Yeah, but what's wrong with it?
Everything.
You know what's the
Located
dumbest
in
thing?
California.
Kansas City,
of course, it's in
Missouri.
California.
I'm just gonna look up worst state in the U.S.
Minnesota. It's
Oh.
meh.
Overall best states ranking. Number one. Oh.
Number one's Hawaii.
Planting B.
Number one's Washington.
Dumb state.
Did you say Washington?
Which is weird. Well,
No one wants to go there. It rains like 24/7.
is higher numbers good or lower numbers?
Probably
Oh wait,
lower
no, higher
number.
numbers are good. I mean, lower.
What's the best
Yeah,
number?
'Cause I think that's.
Or what's the best
I think
state?
that's Washington. Minnesota's third.
Hey! Go us.
I don't care about the U.S. News Coronavirus Bulletin. Fuck out of here.
Logan, who's first? Come on.
I said Washington's first.
Like 3
Oh, wait,
times.
No, it can't be Washington.
It's
Live there.
It's based off of healthcare, education, economy, infrastructure, opportunity, financial stability, crime, and corrections.
Crime's
And
gonna be
natural
really low 'cause,
environment.
like, no one lives there. Okay, what does Washington have?
Nothing? Oh wait,
Has
they have
that
the
big,
Space
like-
Needle.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
big stick
Let's
that
see.
points up. That's it.
Washington,
Yeah.
New Hampshire, Minnesota,
New Hampshire.
New
That
Hampshire.
is, that is the biggest joke I've ever heard.
Maryland, Virginia, Massachusetts, Nebraska, Colorado, Wisconsin, New Jersey, Florida, Iowa, North Dakota. North Dakota's better than South Dakota, Wyatt.
No, that is just not true.
Idaho, Georgia, North Carolina, California, South Dakota, Connecticut is 21st. Kansas, Delaware, Hawaii, New York.
You're saying
Rhode
North
Island,
Dakota's better than Hawaii? Yeah, right.
Oregon, Missouri, Montana,
Oregon?
Tennessee,
Oregon?
Oregon.
Wyoming, Maine, Michigan, Arizona, Illinois, Indiana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Kentucky. We're down to the last
Texas so
first 10.
low.
Nobody wants to live in
41 is
Texas.
Pennsylvania.
Everything's too big
42
there.
is South Carolina. 42
Yeah,
is
told you it's like the
Oklahoma.
worst state.
44 is Alaska.
Wait, what? What do you mean? It's like
45 is Arkansas,
Arkansas.
who is 49th in education.
Last player standing.
46 is New Mexico. Number 47 is West Virginia. Take me home. 48 is Mississippi, who is the worst state in education. 49 is good old Alabama. Can you guess which state I haven't said yet, Wyatt?
Florida.
The worst state in the U.S. according to this website is
Georgia.
Louisiana.
Louisiana. I was close. Wait, what was Missouri?
I don't know. I went to the worst state to live in 2020.
Any
Florida.
of them.
Probably Florida. I
California.
mean, why it's got.
I was about to say California.
It's Louisiana again.
Louisiana's okay.
Why
It's
is
lit-
Louisiana's
It's
okay?
What's
What's wrong with it?
It's literally the same. It's literally the same list because it's Washington, New Hampshire, Minnesota, Utah, Vermont, and so on. Worst states in America 2020.
Most of
We
them.
use science to determine which of these United
We
states
use-
are real pits.
We use science. Who is this written by?
No, we use science to determine which of these United States are the real pits.
Who wrote this?
Chris Colmar.
Ew.
Vermont and New Hampshire just combine.
What if? It'd be pretty
It's
weird.
like if it would be just a square then, which would be cool.
I would live
This
there.
training doesn't end in 2 minutes. He has lied to me. He said he wouldn't go over 3 o'clock.
Start yelling at him.
Oh. Should I start reading the weirdest laws in each state?
The weirdest what?
Weirdest laws in each state.
Yes.
Think of some. There's one where
I
you
looked
can't
it up.
have an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
It's okay. I know the backstory for this one, and I think it's like Alabama or something, or it's I think it's a state that starts with an A. People would put ice cream cones in their back pocket to lure horses away,
Away from
or something
what?
like that. Like, well, it's so they could lure the horses to steal them because the horses would try to eat the ice
Gotcha.
cream in the back pocket.
I see. It all
What a
makes sense to me
carrot,
now.
Okay, so in Wyoming, no intoxicated skiing. No drunk skiing in Wyoming state law holds that no person shall move uphill on any passenger tramway or use any ski slope or trail while such a person's ability to do so is impaired by the consumption of alcohol or by the use of any illicit. Oh, the meaning was ended. Okay, good. Illicit controlled substance or other drug. Wisconsin. Cheese standards are regulated. Wisconsin takes its cheese seriously. State law requires that cheese labeled as Wisconsin certified premium grade AA meet a certain standard. It must be fine, highly pleasing, and free from undesirable flavors and odors.
I never get like cheese in Wisconsin. It's just cheese.
Yeah, but it's good cheese.
West
It's
Virginia,
okay cheese. I won't say it's like amazing.
No lewd and lascivious behavior before marriage.
Oh,
You can't
And
do
is that
that.
like is that like a jailable offense?
Well, hold on, let me read. In 1931, West Virginia passed a law banning lewd and lascivious Kahano,
Switching sides.
cohabitation and, and conduct before marriage. The law was finally appealed in 2010.
Oh, this was like
2010. 70, not 70, 80 years that law was a thing.
I would have felt like 20 years at max.
Washington. It is illegal to kill Bigfoot. Bigfoot hunters beware. Skagama County, Washington passed a law in 1969 determining that slaying of Bigfoot to be a felony and punishable by 5 years in prison.
Yeah, but most people who hunt him don't want to kill him.
Yeah, the law was later amended, designated Bigfoot as an endangered species.
Though,
I mean,
some guy in a
Virginia.
costume.
Match point.
No hunting on Sundays unless you're killing raccoons. In Virginia, it's illegal to hunt or kill any wild bird or wild animal, including any nuisance species on Sundays. However, it is permissible to kill raccoons. Vermont. No forbidding people from putting up clotheslines. It's illegal in Vermont to prohibit clotheslines. Law forbids regulations that prohibit clotheslines or other energy devices based on renewable sources.
say clotheslines again.
Clotheslines. Utah. It's illegal to cause a catastrophe.
Player standing.
In Utah, it's illegal to cause a catastrophe. State law defines a catastrophe as a widespread injury or damage caused by weapons of mass destruction, explosion, fire, flood, avalanche, or a building collapse. How are you supposed to cause a flood or an avalanche? Like,
Blow
just
up a
do.
dam.
are there any dams in Utah?
That,
Wait,
I doubt it.
Doubt it. Is there water in Utah?
We have Tennessee. You can't hold a public office if you've been in a duel. According to Tennessee Constitution, it's illegal to hold public office if a person does any of the following: fight a duel or knowingly be the bearer of a challenger
30
to a
seconds
fight
left.
a duel, or send or accepted a challenge for that purpose, or to
Spike
be
planted.
aider or abettor in fighting a duel. South Carolina. No seducing unmarried women.
One
Yeah, that's
enemy
In
illegal.
South Carolina, a law once made a man guilty of a misdemeanor if he seduced an unmarried woman using deception and promise of marriage. The law was repealed in 2016. Biting off someone's limb can earn you 20 years in prison.
It's like completely off.
In Rhode Island, you can face up to 20 years in prison if you put out an eye, slit the nose, ear, or lip, or cut off, bite off, or disable any limb or member of another. Pennsylvania. No bartering infant children.
What?
Wait, huh?
If you live in Pennsylvania, don't try selling your child. State law stipulates that a person is guilty of a misdemeanor of the first
found.
degree if he deals in humanity by trading, bartering, buying, selling, or dealing in infant children.
What? Isn't that just like illegal anyway?
Yeah, I think so. Oklahoma, no eavesdropping. Nosy people might be wise to avoid Oklahoma. According to state law, every person guilty of secretly loitering around any building with the intent to overhear discourse therein, and to repeat or publish some same to vex, annoy, or injure others is guilty of a misdemeanor. Ohio, this is common sense. You should do this anyways. Anyway. If your dangerous animal escapes, you have to report it to the authorities.
I mean,
Next
yeah.
time you're in Grand Rapids, Ohio, be careful with your foreign animal. The law requires that the owner of or keeper of any of a species of the animal kingdom that escapes from the owner or keeper's custody or control, that is not indigenous to the state or presents a
On my
risk
way.
of serious physical harm to persons or property, must report the escape to the authorities within an hour. Do you know how much damage an animal can do in an hour?
A bit. Depends on what they're doing.
Okay, North Dakota. You need permission to exterminate a pigeon in North Dakota.